Welcome back to the video. I'm John Nothing, and this is more supplementary content to the book, The Masculine Framework, where we teach young and old men how to basically define themselves as a masculine man, because society seems to be lacking. So we're gonna go ahead and lay the groundwork. And as the book's title suggests, it is just the groundwork, and you build upon that, right? And so one of the topics that we cover in the book is, what is a man's purpose? You, as a masculine man, what is your purpose in life, right? And one of the things that we struggle with as a man is, as we become a man, from a teenager, from a child, is our identity, all right? So a man becomes a father, a man becomes a brother, a man becomes all sorts of things in life. A soldier, a teacher, a politician. Those things are placed upon us at times, right? So you have to say to yourself, what exactly am I going to do with myself? So the answer to that question, what is your purpose in life, is actually answered by another question, which is why. Why are you doing the things that you're doing, all right? And so that's what we have for you today, is what is your purpose and why? Moving on, before we get too far off in the philosophical, religious deep end of the discussion, what your purpose is, some existential, deep dive. Let me leave you with one quote that Siddhartha left, the Buddha, all right? And this one had a deep impact on me, because it really challenged me to reassess things, even later on in life. And he says, your work is to discover your world and then offer yourself to it. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, and that's what we're going to attempt here in this video and also in the book. And so with that quote aside, one of the concepts that I want to address here is a question that, a young man might ask himself, as he graduates college, he gets out of high school, he's out on his own, and he says to himself, I want to be rich, wealthy, famous, or successful, right? The concept of success, right? We struggle with that as men, because that success determines a lot of things in life. You've grown up with the comparison of your family's pressures, your siblings' rivalry, your friends, you have all sorts of socioeconomic, pressures in life. You have to take care of a wife and kid. You have to provide. Your immediate thought is, how do I become a valuable person in society and also a provider? And so you're thinking that you have to be ultra rich and famous and so on and so forth. Well, one of the concepts that we cover in the book is that success and its definition is not exactly what we think it is, right? Now, this is just a groundwork for you to build success. And in the book, we teach that your success is whenever you decide to live your life in alignment with your purpose. What do I mean by that? If you are a farmer, a firefighter, a soldier, a politician, whatever it is that you choose to do. Let's say, for instance, you say that you want to be rich or famous or whatever. If you get rich and famous, what exactly was your purpose? Was it just to be rich and famous? What did you offer to this planet? What did you offer to yourself, actually? The prestige? Can you say that you lived and died off of prestige? I don't think so, man. It's an empty existence. Now, to each his own. We teach in the book that your success comes from realizing what your purpose in life is, and then aligning yourself towards it as much as you possibly can. And whenever you find that purpose and you align yourself to it, let that purpose be in servitude. When I say servitude, what I mean is that your purpose is to make other people happy while you're having fun in your purpose. So if you're a farmer, you're making the best crop possible so that other people can eat. You're a firefighter, you're trying to save lives so that those people can live to see another day. You're a soldier out on the battlefield, you're fighting for your country so that they can have freedom. If you're a politician, you're fighting for the rights of the people. You're the voice of the people. That's what I mean. Your purpose lies in which you align yourself with prospering other people, and you yourself will be happy in the long run. That's one of the main concepts that I'm trying to drive into the next generation and also the older generation, because, as a man ages, you think that you can't teach me tricks, but there's always room for discovery, always. Now I'm gonna have to leave you guys with 7 concepts. We're gonna close out this video with 7 tools that you can take with you from this day forward, all right? And we're gonna cover more about these 7 precepts in the book. Number 1, your job is not your identity and is not your purpose, all right? It's not your identity or your purpose. Number 2, find your gift, all right? You find your gift and you offer it to the world. Not only do you offer it to the world, you cultivate that gift, all right? You find that gift that you do the best or that you're very good at, and that you can do it with the most ease, that you can get into an immediate flow state of creativity when you do that gift. Whether it's like, you know, flipping burgers or baking cakes or building tools or using those tools, you know, find that gift, use it, offer it to the world, and make somebody else happy, and you'll be happy too, all right? So that's number 2. 3 concept is you have to drown out the noise, all right? We have so many pressures, men and women both, but in a man's case, in a masculine man's case, we have pressures from families, from religious duties, from seeking fame and fortune, like social media, salary figures that we have to meet in order to get this particular person's attention. Drown all of that out. Live within your purpose. People make millions of dollars, billions of dollars off of their purpose. And it might actually just be like baking a cake or something like that, all right? Drawing a picture, like Banksy's and stuff. I mean, come on, guys. People take photographs and make thousands of dollars. Your art and your creativity can be turned into millions. So don't discount it. What else? All right, so for the 4th precept, you know, we as men, we tend to focus really heavily on, you know, what we want to be instead of who we want to be, all right? And, you know, essentially, you know, you're basically trading in, you know, who you are deep down for what you think the world actually needs. Now, I'm telling you right now, the world needs you to be you. And you cultivate that person who you are deep down, and you bring that to light and you offer that to the world. And I swear to you, the fortune comes after that. And so the 5th precept, we're going to say along the lines of success, right? Figure out what it is that you love to do, that you absolutely love to do, and you don't care what it is. You don't care if you're failing at it. That thing, that's the thing that you need to be doing. That has a lot to do with your purpose. Figure that out and then drive that thing. Grow it, whatever it is you need to do to make that you, because that's a part of your identity. It's deeply rooted in you some way, somehow. And so for the 6th precept, we're going to say that your beliefs, right? Your belief system. Every belief that you make is a choice, all right? All of them. They're all choices. And, you know, there's a certain power in beliefs. We've seen it, all right? And what I'm trying to tell you is that when you believe heavily in your passions, and then you make those passions in servitude to others, happiness, you yourself will in turn be happy, all right? So believe in your passions, and your passions be in servitude to others. That is, in a nutshell, can be your purpose. Whatever those details are within those 3 silos. The last one, and certainly not the least one, probably the most important one, is that once you actually get there and you find your purpose, right? You have all the courage and energy in the world to pursue it. That alarm clock means nothing. You are ready to face the day in your purpose, all right? And when you're out there facing your purpose, you start to get an energy for experimentation, all right? Whenever you get to that point where you're trying to experiment with your purpose, that's like the hallmark of transformative learning, all right? Your mind has been rewired, all right? And that's your goal in life, is to get to that point where you enjoy every single day, even though you're working at it. You might be working till you're 90, but when you live in your purpose, that is glorious living. That's the highest quality of living, actually, and very successful life. If you die tomorrow, you lived in your purpose. Just like in 2020, a lot of people didn't get to live in their purpose. That's it, guys. Look, those are the 7 axioms that I have for you today. All right, to help you live within your purpose, find your purpose, and redefine yourself and reassess your life. All right, there's gonna be more detail in the book. But thanks for watching, and tune in next time for the next topic.